Mary Moped Skill Fun and Exciting STEAM Learning Lab. Today we are going to learn solubility with this candy experiment. For this experiment we need cold water, hot water, vinegar and oil and few candies. Now let's drop one candy in each of the liquids. Observe what is happening. Have you ever wondered why sugar dissolves in water? It is something to do with the way water molecules interact with the sugar molecules. When we put the sugar in water, here we have dropped candies in the liquid. You can still see them. This is because the sugar molecules are just exposed to the water molecules. They have not had much time to interact. The sugar molecules are still attracted to each other. Now, when we observe, the sugar molecules have already started to interact with hot water. The sugar seems to disappear, doesn't it? Now both the sugar and water molecules are still present. The reason behind the sugar molecules seem to disappear is because the sugar molecule are attracted to the water molecules than they are to each other. Let's consider you are meeting a new friend. He is entering your house. He is still not interacting with you. Later, he starts to interact with you and you become thick friends. So the candy and water react the same way. Now sugar molecules get more attracted to the water molecules. When sugar molecules are surrounded by water molecules, the sugar is dissolved. Let's talk about what is a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture that is in one phase, and that is called a solution. Here, this liquid, sugar candies are added to the liquid. The thing that gets dissolved is called the solute. Here it is the candy. And the thing doing the dissolving is called the solvent. Here it is water or vinegar or oil. Solution properties are mostly retained as solvent particles are much more abundant than the solute. Solvents may be soluble or insoluble depending on whether it will dissolve in the solvent. Now, when we observe in which glass the candy dissolved faster, can you notice? Looks like in hot water. Why is hot water a better solvent than cold water? Sugar dissolves faster in hot water than it does in cold water. The molecules in heated water have more energy and they move faster. This gives them more chances to come into contact with the sugar molecules. In the hot water, the molecules are spread further apart than in the cold water. When there are bigger gaps between the molecules in the hot water, more sugar molecules can fit in between the water molecules. Now observe, why is it taking so long for the candies to get dissolved in vinegar or an oil. To understand this, we should understand what is polarity. Polarity is a state of an atom or a molecule having positive and also negative charges, especially in case of magnetic or an electrical poles. Well, in chemistry, it is basically the separation of an electric charge which leads a molecule to have a positive and negative end. Here, this candy has sugar and coloring. Both these sugar and coloring have positive areas and negative areas on them. Both has positive and negative charges. Water molecules also has positive and negative charge. So, when the water molecules meet the candy, they begin to interact. So, the positive charges in the water attracts the negative charges. It interacts with the negative charges. So the positive charges in the water is getting attracted to the negative charges in the candy, and that's why the candy coating dissolves faster. Now the vinegar has acetic acid and water. Water molecules, acetic acid molecules, and this is candy. The acetic acid doesn't have positive charge and negative charges as the water has. It has very less. So it is not friendly as water is. It does not interact with candy as water does. So water is more friendly than vinegar. And that's why in water the candy dissolves faster and not in vinegar. Let's consider why. See, it is getting dissolved better in water than in vinegar. Water is very friendly, isn't it? Let's consider oil. Now the molecules in the oil don't have any positive and negative areas. They are not at all friendly. So the oil doesn't interact with candy at all. And that's why the candy is not getting dissolved in oil as faster as in vinegar or water. So children, next time when you dissolve sugar in your milk, please remember the learnings from this experiment. Until then, bye.